Did we all get duped? I mean, he's blue as shit out.
He looked like he was injured on the way out. That was what I was saying.
Something is wrong.
Max landing.
Let's see when he was in that check-in area and he was moving his leg about. I was like, there's something wrong here.
He kept everything secret this camp. There was a reason why.
Blows out his foot. Chat, I don't even think that's what blew out his foot.
The fans are annoyed. He probably just wants to get out of there straight away, doesn't he?
I thought he was just slipping. He just wants to get out. Mate, I've injured money in there. It's horrible.
It is what it is. I bet you when he ran into that kick, he probably broke his shit. Well, those guys just made the easiest paycheck of their lives.
The biggest talking point after UFC 329 wasn't the result of the main event. Instead, all attention shifted to the shocking moment Conor McGregor's knee collapsed. A return that had taken years to reach came to an abrupt end in just a few seconds, leaving fans searching for answers. Since that night, the MMA community has been split. Some see it as nothing more than a heartbreaking injury that could happen to any fighter, while others have been rewatching every moment of Fight Week, convinced there were signs that something wasn't right before the fight even began.
So he throws the kick. Again, I know you'll be saying I'm reading a lot into this in the comments, but just look. Boom, and then it's like a little stumble back. Like, it's not conclusive proof that there was anything wrong, but it's not McGregor at 100% either. Like, that doesn't look great. And then the third time he throws it on the footage, boom, and then he walks away. So we don't actually see McGregor in full flow, like kick, 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 like hammering the pads, or it's almost like, and I'm not saying that this is the case because it's hard to know, when they needed their footage, he's like, all right, let me do the kick I'm going to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, potentially that's possible. Because this kick and then him walking off doesn't prove he was fine to me. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, he threw the kick on the pads. Aye. And then he walked away immediately. Like, he did three. It's very possible that there was a tear that was bad enough to not be able to win a fight, but that he was still able to pretend for a minute. Very possible. Fighters have done this for time, by the way.
The man weak in the knees, I guess. So, all jokes aside, I just hope he's good. I know Conor been battling some stuff. Looked like he really been changing. He found God. He had his kids in there. So, during the fight, you could obviously tell his demeanor changed, And I was, shout out to the ref. I was trying to tell the ref sooner, like this guy's kids is front row, I don't want to see him take unnecessary damage.
That exchange with him and he'd shoot in. What's happened? Oh my God, McGregor's done already. Well, he's finished. The new boy is in town. The main man's here. Know what I mean? I can become the face of the organisation now. But, yeah. Great, what a performance from me. Don't want to blow smoke up my own ass, but what a performance.
Conor McGregor starts the fight. He's got a fucking mohawk. Why not? And what does he start the fight with? I predicted it would be a spinning back kick to the body. No, he starts the fucking fight with a lunging, jumping switch kick to the head on Max Holloway. Steps in, and remember, steps off of that bad leg, because there's a whole bunch of conspiracies about what this actually was. Steps in from that bad leg, jumps himself up off of his front one, and switches into a high kick attempt, which comes very close to landing on Max Holloway's face, by the way. Lands on this leg here. The fight's basically over, dude.
No matter which side you believe, one thing is clear. This incident has become one of the most discussed moments in recent UFC history. Joe Rogan was among the first to analyze what happened, pointing to an early kick from Conor McGregor as a key moment. According to Rogan, the way McGregor planted his foot, rotated through the motion, and came down afterward seemed to put extreme stress on the leg. He argued that the injury was likely caused by that entire sequence of movement rather than a single heavy collision. When the replay is viewed in slow motion, it becomes easier to see why fans and analysts have been studying the footage repeatedly ever since.
What? Oh! Oh, what the f? Nah, it was his left one he broke, but I don't know what the f that was. Nah, this is bad. Yeah, that's bad. What the f? Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Yeah, hit him. No mercy. What the f? Let him up, let him up, let him up, Max. Go, Max. Yeah. Don't. Oh, whoa. That's us, though. I hit him. Yeah, that's one more for the chosen few. This is where the streak begins. We only up.
All right, so let down in Sin City last night. So much expectation didn't come to fruition. It's early in the morning, so I'm heading back to the Bay. It's like somebody broke into my house on Christmas morning and took my gift. I discussed that and more in my live reaction from Octagon side. UFC 329 was a great night, but the main event, that sucked. 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific at my YouTube channel. Don't miss it.
That explanation didn't put the debate to rest. Soon after the fight, fans started examining everything that happened before the opening bell. His backstage movement, walkout, and even the first moments inside the cage were picked apart in search of possible warning signs. Some questioned whether McGregor may have been dealing with an issue before the fight, while others argued injuries like this can happen without any warning in MMA. These are only fan opinions, not confirmed facts, but they quickly became a major part of the UFC 329 discussion. McGregor later responded to the speculation himself. After the event, he said he was fully healthy going into the fight and had been kicking, planning, and moving normally throughout training camp and during his warm-up backstage. He described the injury as completely unexpected, calling it one of the toughest moments of his career. His comments only fueled the conversation further. If his account is accurate, then the comeback ended because of a single unfortunate moment that no one could have predicted.
Oh, what's happened there? Has he walked in a pair of Nike shocks? Yeah. How's he got away with that? Were they a pair of Nike shocks then? Oh, he's doing the walk. Ooh, sir. Right, here we go. Started off with a kick and slipped. Slipped again. This is a bad start for Conor. Jeez. What's going on with Conor? Oh, God. Is he slipping? Is he in pain or what? Oh, something's up with his leg, isn't it? What? What's going on? Oh, Joe Rogan said it's his ACL, so it definitely is. He's just got, like, MRI vision where he can see into his knee. Just, like, diagnose him straight away.
How long's ACL or?
ACL injury's about a year. Bit tricky at his stage in his career, isn't it? Listen, he's done everything. He's got loads of money. But sometimes it isn't always about the money and doing everything. Sometimes you just want to fight. Yeah, it's not good, that.
Face-off that day is at 80 million views. So if there was a pre-existing injury, somebody would have noticed it. He's limping, put his shoes on, he ran right at him. I don't think there was. Anything is possible, but he sure didn't look like it. And for 80 million just on my accounts, that number's got to be massive. Nobody noticed anything, so there you go.
Did he know that before he stepped foot in the cage? Because people are looking at all sorts of footage online now and going, was his knee fucked before he even got in that cage? And did he know that this was a complete waste of time before the bell even rang, you know?
Still, for fans who think there may have been early clues, it's easy to understand why the opening moments of the fight keep getting reviewed. In reality, only McGregor and those closest to him know exactly how he felt before the bout began. The MMA community reacted almost instantly. Dana White called the outcome heartbreaking after months of anticipation. Joe Rogan pointed to the unforgiving nature of the sport, where one awkward movement can change everything. Paddy Pimblett said it was disappointing to see such a massive matchup end so quickly. Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall both noted how fast circumstances can shift in combat sports, while Alexander Volkanovski reminded fans that injuries are an unavoidable risk every fighter accepts inside the octagon. Now the focus is on McGregor's future. If his recovery takes as long as many expect, valuable time will continue to slip away from one of the UFC's most accomplished careers. That has already sparked debate among fans over whether he should face Max Holloway in a rematch after returning, or if both fighters should head in separate directions.
Não tem reação, acho que todo mundo tá esperando a volta do Conor na luta entre os dois e uma fatalidade dessa acontece, faz parte do MMA, não tem muito o que fazer. Vamos esperar os próximos capítulos. Isso é bom para todos nós. Para mim, nada mudou. O próximo capítulo ainda continua sendo Charles Oliveira, bastante vezes.
No matter what happens from here, UFC 329 will be remembered for more than just the injury itself. The event sparked non-stop debate, countless replay reviews, strong reactions from fighters and analysts, and questions that still don't have clear answers. It may have been nothing more than a heartbreaking moment that changed everything in an instant. Or perhaps that's exactly why fans continue to analyze it from every angle. Either way, Conor McGregor's comeback remains one of the biggest stories in MMA, and the discussion surrounding it is far from finished.